just making that topic, okay? And you'll have to make notes based on what your pyramid is saying, okay? So if your pyramid is talking about the journey, okay, you will make notes about the journey. If your pyramid is talking about the job, that's what it is, okay? And this is just where you have to make your notes about your friend's speech, okay? Your friend's speech is about yes, me9. That's how it is. Yeah, that's how it is. I know.
I have minor with my teeth.
You have a problem with your teeth. It's okay. You have to write. And you have to speak anyway. Come on. It's a speaking test. Speaking test.
I still have
Come on. It's okay. You can speak. You can speak. I'm sure. The vaccine is on the arm, not in the mouth. So no problem. Okay. Or did they inject you in the mouth? Like this? I don't think so. Okay, so that's how it goes. So on the first one, you got the hand where you will make your notes, right? This is the thing. So here, as you can see, you have to make notes when your friend is speaking. Okay, your friend is speaking about the journey. Okay, so from where to where, why. And remember, you don't have to make questions, okay? You don't have to ask any question because this is a speech. Part two of the IELTS is a speech. So if your friend doesn't say about any of this, any of the information, you don't fill it. Then after that, you will say, you didn't say anything about how enjoyable it was. You didn't mention why it was memorable. Okay, that stuff. But meanwhile you're doing it, the only thing you have to do is to time, okay? 2 minutes for the speaking. 2 minutes for the speaking. That's the only thing you have to do. Because when your friend is up to 2 minutes, you stop. Okay? Stop your friend. The other one, instead, is for yourself. Right? See? So you have 4 cue cards, and they are the 4 topics, okay? So you have describe a journey, first cue card, describe a job, a house, a celebration. Okay? And here you have some questions that you have to ask, that you have to answer. So the first thing we're doing now, before we start our pair work, is that you answer all the questions here, okay, for every cue card. Why every cue card? Because I will make you work with everyone. So you will have 3 pairmates, no 4, okay? You will have 4 pairmates, and everyone will tell you about a different topic. Me9, stay there. Where are you going? Sit. Okay, well done. Okay, so for example, at the beginning there will be Hoy and Ngao together. Good. So Hoy will talk about the job, and Ngao will talk about something else, about the journey. Okay. Then Hoy will be paired with Hung, for example. So Hoy will have to ask Hung what is he missing. Okay. You cannot speak 4 times about the same stuff. Every time it has to be about a different topic, and you have to fulfill all the handouts. So every time you are with a new pairmate, you will have to have a new speech about a new topic, so that the other one will be able to fill in the handouts. Okay. So you must be prepared for all the topics. So before I put you in pairs, please, you have 4 topics: journey, job, house, and celebration. Please answer all the questions that are here for each one. So journey, answer the questions. Remember, guys, not long, full answers, okay? It's just mental notes for later, okay? Come on. I'll give you a few minutes.
15 minutes to complete all this.
A few. Remember, Hung, you don't have to answer in full. Okay, so about your journey, for example, Hung, you don't have to tell me, "Oh, my journey was." What you don't need to do this. Okay, make sure
Mm.
it has to be clear. So you don't have to do something like, "Oh, my journey was the city center of Hanoi to the capital of Thailand, Bangkok." Okay, so it's not what you have to do. Okay, these are notes. Notes. Remember, we are talking about notes. So your answer has to be Hanoi, Bangkok. Done. That's why you don't need 15 minutes. Okay? If you have questions, guys, just ask. You have enough time, guys? You finished? If you finished, can you raise your hand? Remember, your answer has to be quick, not very long. Okay, I'm giving you 3 minutes from now, okay? 3 minutes from now on. Even because you're supposed to prepare 1 card in 1 minute. So 4 cards, 4 minutes. I'm giving you more, but it's fine. One minute left. Okay, guys, enough time. So just to recap, Ian, if you are not speaking, what do you have to do?
Stay silent.
Of course. And what else? Remember, you have 2 files. We just seen one only.
Uh, I don't remember.
Okay, fantastic. So if you are not speaking, you have to make notes about what your friends is saying, okay?
Okay.
Right. So remember, you have the other file. You have the file. The cue cards are for yourself with the questions for yourself, whereas the handout is for you. Okay, when you are not speaking. Okay, and it means you will have to write down about your friend here. So, for example, you will start saying, for example, the name. Okay, for example, Hong, and then you will start to write down, making notes about what your friends are saying. Okay, so journey from there to there. Why? Blah, blah. Remember, you don't have to ask questions. No questions to be asked. Here, guys, we're talking about just making notes, and this is a speech. You don't have to ask, but why? But how did you get there? No. If they say it, you write it. If they don't say it, you don't write it. At the end, you will tell them you didn't mention this. Okay? That's all. I will put you in a pair. After both of you have spoken, okay, please call me, okay? Call for assistance, because I will have to put you with another one, okay? I will have 4 pairs, okay? So for example, you will be like this, okay? But after a while, I will have to put you with different people, me, okay? So to switch you to another pair mate. And remember, at the end, all of you must have this file completed, okay? So one of your pair mate must have talked to you about the house, one about the celebration, one about the job, one about the journey, okay? And if you have to repeat your thing twice, that's life. Okay, guys, let's go. Let's go. Okay, good. Let's go, guys. I'll maybe put you into pairs to begin with. Is it 4? Right. Shuffle, shuffle. Oh, no. There's a staff. I cannot. Chat. It's okay. All right, here we go. We are starting. I'm calling you in your breakout room. You start. You choose yourself which one do you want to depart from. Start from one of the topics. Up to you. Remember, if you're not writing, please check the timing. Okay, after 2 minutes, stop and you change. Cha, is everything okay? Is everything clear? Louder, please.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. I guess you have to speak a little bit closer to your microphone because I cannot hear you. So I imagine the one who is about to talk to you, it's gonna be hard. Let's go, guys, in your breakout room. Okay, Hoi. All right. Hoy and Minaini, why are you leaving the room? You have your mates that are waiting
Wait.
in the room.
I saw the other dude disappear.
Because I'm changing you with different friends. Ian, please go back to your breakout room.
Oh, okay.
La 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 la. Okay, let's wait for everyone to come back. Almost there. 1, 2, 3. And no. In the camera, yes. Come on, Minai.
The word.
Minai, did you make your notes? Where are your notes? Yes, where are your notes?
The word. The word. Google word. Google Doc.
Google Docs. Fantastic. Share the document, please.
Okay.
Put the link in the chat. Fantastic. So don't worry, you can use Google Docs, no problem. We can share that. Okay, good. Well done. Please, guys, if you made paper notes, so if you've written down something, please show it into the camera. So let me see the notes you made during the exercise. If you made it on paper. All right, well done, Ling. Well done, Tuan. Okay, good. Okay, Hung, well done. Kian, your notes. Ngao Cha, your notes.
It is in my computer.
All right, good. Share the document. Koi.
Yes.
Yours.
Teacher.
Okay,
I
perfect.
think I
Perfect.
can't
Well done, guys.
Where?
I can't open the new tab, so
Yes.
Okay. Minai, please share the document. Come on.
I can't open the new tab, so that
Okay. Koi. All right. At least we got something. Okay, good. Interesting that we have got something. Hoi, waiting for yours anyway. And
So I got 4 people. I somehow forgot one of them.
share a link, do
Okay.
whatever you feel empowered.
Wait for me.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay, so we got 4 topics, right? You got 4 topics from everyone. So, Tuain, Eintu, Tuain or
Yeah.
Eintu? Okay. Is it Tuain or Eintu?
Anh too, but both is okay.
Okay, good. Okay, so you finished all the 4 topics, right?
Yeah.
All right, good. So, do you have any comment for any of them?
Well, I think for them is good, but Minh Anh, you should talk a little bit longer.
Right.
Yes, that'll.
Okay, so Minang, please try.
I don't know if this is a matter, but Hùng has talked too much about his classmate and the activities. And it's not really. I don't know, but I don't think it's a mistake.
Okay, so you mean that he spent too much time on one question and he didn't answer the others?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. So again, guys, so one thing. So Minang, yes, it's very important that you fulfill the whole 2 minutes, okay? Because the examiner might choose that if you're doing well enough, they stop you even before, okay? If you're doing particularly well, the examiner might even say after 1 minute and a half, just stop you and go on, okay? But you need to be ready to fulfill those 2 minutes, okay? Okay, we'll need more practice on this. Yes, Hung, remember the things we said before, okay? So it's true that you might go on and talk about whatever you want, and that's true. But remember, we get the 4 questions, okay? The first 3 and the last one in the cue card. Spend most of your time on the 4th one, okay? It's not necessary to spend too much time on when, with who, and whatever, unless it's why, and why is because there is a person, a special person that made that trip very fantastic or something like this. Is that okay, Hung?
I'm here.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Well done, guys. Ling, do you have any suggestions for anyone?
Yeah, not really, but Hian is not try to flicker. He trouble. He say again, and I can talk. This.
Really?
Yeah. It's something we don't really recognize. We don't really notice, because when you are speaking, you are so much into your speaking that you don't realize you're like okay. So try to bite your tongue. Okay? Okay, so you try not to. Okay, just try not to. Okay.
Okay.
It's so every time you're doing this kind of exercise, we're gonna say, okay, remember, I don't have to. Okay. Hung, do you have any suggestion for anyone?
Nope.
So everybody did very well.
Clearly, yes, but I
We're
don't
talking
know.
about.
I think he should talk longer.
Who?
They talk here.
Kian should talk for more time, a longer time. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Good. Ngọc.
For Hiển is okay. For Minh Anh is good. For Trà, we haven't done it yet. It's had when you make us come back the main room. She didn't talk about the why yet. And for Ling, you it's okay. They are do it okay.
Lynn is okay. Okay, good. Well done. Let me see. Hien, come on. Get your revenge.
Well, I think Hung should talk longer.
Okay. Hung, you should speak for a longer while. It's the second time they tell you this, so it means that you stopped before ahead of time for more than once. Okay, so mind yourself to exercise about timing. Expand your answer, and especially the why. Be ready to talk a lot about a why.
Okay.
Anything else, Hien?
And Minh Anh should she should fix her microphone.
Yeah, Minan should fix the microphone, and she should have done it since a long while ago. Yeah, the problem, Minan, is now you don't understand that because you don't hear yourself. But now what I am hearing is okay, not even words. Okay, so whatever you're saying is very valuable, but it's not comprehensible. So can you speak closer to the microphone and tell me your protest? No. Come on.
My microphone will protect when I put it again. put it on again.
So I need to hear you, Minai. Okay, otherwise I need to hear you well and thoroughly. Okay, I need to hear your beautiful voice. Okay, in English. Otherwise, I'll never be able to make you improve. And I'm hearing nothing. Okay, and I'm hearing nothing. Can you speak close to the microphone?
Hi.
Okay. Anything you want to tell Ian?
No.
See, this is the kind of voice I need to hear from you. Okay. Ian, you done?
Yeah, everyone else is great.
Everyone else is great. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, Minai, you have anything to say about your friends' performances?
Everything is great.
Microphone, speak to the microphone.
Everything is great.
No suggestions for anyone.
No. I talked with Minh Ngọc, Phương Linh, and Zahid, and Anh Thư, the legend in class. I have no comment.
Okay. Okay. Hoy, you noticed anything about your classmates that you want to suggest them?
Not much.
I don't know.
I mean, some of them did stutter, but like we do, like study is a normal thing to do in this kind of exam. So I think not that.
Cha, anything?
No, teacher.
All right. Okay, Cha, this is probably the first time you do this exercise, so just to try to get accustomed to the thing. Okay, get used to the thing. Is there anything you're struggling with, Cha? Anything that you feel that you don't feel confident about?
No, teacher.
Okay, so I remind you to try to speak long enough to fulfill the 2 minutes. Okay, Cha? It's something that you need to practice about. So guys, even if you're repeating the job, the house, the celebration more than once, don't be afraid, okay? Because if you happen to have one of those topics during your speaking exam, that's fantastic, because you would have repeated that so many times that it would be automatic to you once somebody asks you about that. And that's the real secret. That's the real thing we need to develop before the exam, to have some form of automaticity, to make it automatic to talk about things, okay? Talk about journeys, celebrations, a person you admire, a sport you like, a hobby you have, so that you're ready to have that format, those 2 minutes, and why, and so on. Okay, guys. Okay, break now. Break time. Go back. Come back. Okay. At T something. 3:35. Okay. Break time. Okay, guys, time is up. Come back to lesson. Everybody, camera on. All right. Hung cha linh thư. Hung ơi. All right. Tự ơi. Anh Tư. Okay, while we're talking, while we're waiting for Tuain anyway, okay, please take your book and let's go on your book, guys. Go to page 30. So please, everybody, book page 30.
Track 17.
All right. Okay, page 30 of your book, guys. We have a listening exercise, which is called labeling diagrams. Okay, that's one of the things we have to do. We might find on IELTS test. Okay, guys. We try to answer these questions, okay, just by looking at the thing. So what we're trying to do is to make sure we understand the information before the listening. So what happens is that when we will be in front of your paper in the listening test, you will have a picture or a diagram, a table, something, okay? From that is a hint for you, okay? You can get as many hints, as much information as possible, okay? Not everything, but you can have a lot of good information. For example, we can get all this information. That's why we can answer those questions. So can we help each other? For example, Ngauk, can you do number 1? So the first question, for example, asks you, where are you on the plan? So where are you on the plan? If you take a look at the picture that I'm sharing and you have it in your book, so there is a place in the map where it says where you are. Where are you?
Cabin.
Look. Look at what I'm sharing. So is there a place where it says, yes, you are here? Yes, right?
Oh my God.
All right. So try to pay attention to the hints you got from the map, guys. There is a place where it says that you are here. So where are you on the map? It's very important you understand it, because if during the listening it tells you go from where you are one deck above, you need to know where you are, okay? So in this case, now where are we?
At the reception.
Very good. We are at the reception. Very well. Which is in what deck?
B deck.
All right. We are on the B deck at the reception. Okay. So in case there is anything connected to this, guys, so there is anything from the listening that is asking you about that, you know you're there. Okay. Very important you analyze and see where you are to begin. Cha, can you go on? Question number 2. Cha ơi.
Yes.
So question number 2. Cha, do you understand the question?
Not really.
Okay, first of all, speak loudly or closer to the microphone. And secondly, the deck A is this one, right? So the question is asking you which places are on a deck, which is this one, right? Okay, Cha, you understand it?
Yes.
Okay, so deck A is this. This is deck A. So we have to go on this and see what's on deck A. You see the arrow? So what places can you spot on deck A? Cha?
Green and yellow.
Okay, we have, first of all, we have this. See, it's everything that is here. See the arrow, everything that is here is on deck A. So we have this, we have this, see, and this. Okay? Cha?
Yes.
Okay, is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
All right. So please do the other, please, then. Do number 3, please. Cha, can you do question number 3?
Restaurant. Or
So we
the
have seen-
cinema.
Cha, remember that the question asked you next to the reception, not above, not under, but next to.
The cinema.
All right. So we have a cinema. Very good. And
Game area.
games area. Okay. So at least we are sure there are 2 areas, 2 things next to the place. One is the cinema, one is the games area. Okay. Of course, below, there is something we've got below. What do we have below, Minai? What do we have below the reception? Number 4. Speak to the microphone, Minai.
I think that is. Oh. Oh.
Any other So Minai, if this is the reception, this is above, and this is below. What is below the reception?
I have no idea.
Of course you know. Look at the picture. Come on, Minai. So this is above the reception. This is below the reception. What do we have below the reception? Come on, look at the picture. Minai, can you read? Okay, if you can read, read. Because you don't have to guess, you have to read. Oh, Minai. Here, Minai, can you look at the picture I'm sharing?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the reception. This one is the reception. You see the reception.
Okay.
Above, it was on, okay? Upper part. Up the reception is above. So it's here.
Okay.
And if you can see, there is a restaurant. We want to know what's below the reception. So down. What's down? What's below the reception?
The cabin.
Loud?
Cabin.
Cabins. Okay. This is simple as that. Okay. Cabin. This is number 4. Okay. Let's go on. Hoi, can you do number 5?
Teacher,
Yeah.
can you allow me to go for like 3 or 4 minutes? I have to help my mom.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Hoi, can you do number 5?
No.
Come on.
Your question may need a name or place of a shape. Where you or what or something. Where is the room? Some on what on which deck? Something like
Okay,
that.
okay.
How can we
Which
go?
question? Tell me the number. Tell me the number. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So which questions? You see that there is each number is a question. So we have number 5, number 1, number 3, number 4. So which one of them need the name of a place? Which one is the name of the place?
Need a name of place.
So number 5, the missing word is the name of a place. Yes or no?
Open blah 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 deck. Yes. No. Maybe.
The missing word is the name of a place.
The, no cinema ticket available at some place.
Okay. Here we might have the name of a place. I agree, because at, so you recognize that at is a preposition of place, so you might have a place there. So you get the tickets from a place. Good. So number 2, and then any other? Hoy, any other?
I didn't say the other.
So number 1, is it place or not? Hoy,
No.
number 1, place or
No.
not? No. Number 3?
No.
No. Number 4?
No.
Why not?
I don't.
So if we have end games area is a place, right? So we might have one place and another.
Maybe.
Yeah, more than maybe. Okay, so probably for all we know, we might have 4 that is the name of a place and 2 that is the name of a place. Okay, perfectly makes sense, guys. Doing this kind of analysis before the listening helps you a lot on your next test on what is coming after that, because you already know that here goes a place, you already know that here comes a place. It's a big help. You know what you have to listen for. Okay, you have to look for something in your listening. Okay, let's go on. Hung, can you do number 6?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so we have looked for the name of a place. Now we're looking for food or drink. So which question? Number 5.
But
Number 5, food or drink.
nope.
Number 1, food or drink.
Yep.
Okay, this one might be cinema, food or drink. Number 2.
Nope.
No. 3.
Nope.
Why not number 3?
What is steward?
Okay, so I'm asking you why not?
Because I don't think cabin will have any food.
All right, and especially something from the steward relates to the cabin, so it's probably not food. What about number 4? Yes or no?
I think it's I don't know, 50-50.
No. 4, is it food or drink?
I don't know.
We just said that 4 is a place, so of course it's not food or drink. Okay. Okay. So we have 4 that is a place, 1 that is food or drink, and 2 that is another place. Okay. That's what we've got. Okay, Ling, what about number 7?
Number 7 maybe is 3.
All right, of course. Something that you might take into your cabin, okay. Good. Okay. And Ling, what do you think it might go here on number 5? What might be the missing word? What kind of word? Okay, I'm not asking you what word goes there.
I think it's a noun.
So we have a noun there.
Yes.
So deck is already the noun. Why do you think we have another noun?
Like a name of deck.
Okay. This could be the name of the deck. You're right. Or if there is not a name, what else could it be? A noun, I agree, or an
Adjective.
Okay. Normally before a noun, it's typical that we find some adjectives. So we might have the name of the deck, you're right. We might have something that describes the deck, okay? So an adjective. Okay, guys, try to do these things when you have something like the labeling a diagram, all right? What kind of word goes there? Which one is a place? Which one is food? Which one is something you can get into the cabin? Try to guess the things, okay? So that when you hear them in your listening, it's much easier to feel the things that we have to feel, right? Okay. Now we try to see which gap, which one of the questions can relate to any of the announcements, okay? Any of the parts of this announcement, okay? So let's go. Tuain, can you do exercise 2B? On this deck?
I think it's number 4.
Can you read it on this deck?
On this deck, that is B deck, you will also find an area where you can either play games.
Okay, so which one you think is
Number 4.
Number 4, all right. Okay, I agree. Good, very well. To access your cabin. Hien, to access your cabin. You know it. Hien.
Can you hear me?
All right, come on.
I think it's number 3.
Okay, well done. To access your cabin, number 3. Very good. Cha, what about 2D?
I think it's 2.
Can you read it?
Just next door is a 46 cinema.
All right, and it's number
2.
All right, it's probably number 2, of course. Okay, and the last one is where you'll find the restaurant. So we're only gonna talk about 5 or 1. Okay, anyway, it's the same deck. Okay, guys. So that's how we try. To label a diagram. Maybe it's not too hard, okay, but we have to do this analysis before we start, okay, to help us. Okay, guys, let's go. Now we have to label the diagram. How many words can you put in each gap? Ngauk, how many words?
1.
1 only. Okay, guys, remember, read the rubric. This thing, guys, before the exercise is called rubric, okay? Rubric. So every time you have to start to do an exercise, read the rubric thoroughly, okay? The rubric says 1 word, use 1 word, okay? You don't put numbers. In this case means no numbers, no 2 words, no empty, okay? So only write 1 word only for each one. Okay, let's go. Time to listen, guys. Come on, let's go. And let me share the listening. All right.
Unit 3. Listening. Exercise 3.
Can you all hear, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Evening and welcome aboard the Pride of Poole. In this recorded announcement, we'll give you details of some of the facilities available on board this ship. You're currently standing in the reception area in the centre of B deck. If you're feeling hungry after a long day's travelling, go up the stairs to A deck, where you'll find the restaurant. The restaurant caters for all appetites, with anything from a light snack to a full 3-course meal. The restaurant will be open from the moment the ship leaves port to half an hour before arrival. Next to the restaurant on A deck in the lounge, there are reclining seats with music headphones if you want to relax. The headphones are free, but people using this area are encouraged to keep noise to a minimum so that other passengers can enjoy themselves and sleep or read if they wish. For those of you who'd like some entertainment, just next door to us on this deck is a 40-seat cinema showing the latest full-length feature films. The cinema programme is available here at reception, but you'll have to buy the tickets themselves at the cinema entrance, just before you go in. Just next to the cinema is the staircase leading down to the cabins on C deck. To access your cabin, just show your boarding pass to a steward, who will give you the key. On this deck, that is B deck, you'll also find an area where you can either play games in our special electronic games arcade or do your shopping. Just beyond that, on the same level, people who want a bit of fresh air or just want to see the sea can go out onto the viewing deck, which is in the open air. Make sure you wear a jacket or coat, as it can be quite cold and windy.
All right. Okay, guys. This one wasn't particularly harsh. Let's go, guys. Come on, let's try to correct this. Come on, what are the answers? Number 1, no? No?
I can't hear the number 1.
Okay, good. 2, number 1.
Is it snack?
It's snack. Okay, guys, I know you might be tempted of writing light snack because the voice said light snacks, but you have to remember we only have one word. So you go to the restaurants for a snack or a meal, okay? For a snack or a meal. So pay attention to those small particulars. Okay, number 2, Ling.
I'm not sure, but it's unchanged.
Entrance, yes.
Entrance.
Okay. So number 2, entrance. So we were right. Okay, Hoy was right. He said tickets available at a place. It was a place. What entrance? Okay, very well. Let's go. Cha, number 3.
Number 3 is key.
All right, well done. Key or keys. Okay, it might be plural. No big deal. It's not a problem. Key or keys in this case. So well done. Correct. Let's go on. Hong, number 4.
Number 4 is shopping and games area.
Okay, so we were still right again. One more time, it was another place. Okay, shopping area and games area. So 2 different areas in this case. So it was a noun, of course. And Minain, what about number 5? Minain. Minai, I hear you playing with the microphone, but not your voice.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Minai, if you are speaking, I'm hearing nothing. Okay. Are you having a fight with your microphone? Are you eating your microphone, Minai?
Can you hear
Oh.
me now? Can you hear me now?
Okay. Number 5 is? Number 5? Come on, Minai. give me an answer, please. Okay, I give up. Okay, I'll call. If you can write an answer in the chat, still okay? No? Okay, come on. Khoi, number 5. Can you give me the answer?
Yes. Yes. Can you say a question again?
It's the last one. Come on. Kian, number 5.
Number 5, I think, is viewing.
Okay, well done. In this case, still another adjective. Okay, open air, viewing deck. Okay, well done. Excellent. Okay, see, it was not a very hard exercise on this matter. To be honest. Okay, and if we have a little bit of our multiple choice there, okay. So as you can see, normally we have the labeling a diagram and then the multiple choice. They come together, may come together. And again, it's just a matter of paying attention to details, okay? So in this case, we try to pay attention to what? To all the things, again, that can help us give the right answer, okay? So we already see that the underlying keywords in the first one on number 6 are time of arrive, okay? Because what we have to indicate is the time of arrival. So that's the key question. That's the key information we're looking for, okay? So for example, number 7, Ling, which one is the key idea? What are we looking for? What are the keywords there?
Can children have restaurant?
Okay, so we're looking at something that children have in the restaurant, okay? So we have to make sure that we're talking about. Ling, what is this? Have refers to what? Have refers to?
Hat?
No, refers to food, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So have means food, okay? I'm having breakfast, I'm having lunch, okay? I have dinner. So what we're talking about, we're talking about what food? Children. So we have to make sure when we listen that we're not picking up anything. So you might hear stuff like in the restaurant you can have a party, okay? but that doesn't mean it refers to children. So we have to make sure that it's not just the restaurant, it's not about food, but it's about the food in the restaurants for children, okay? 3 main points we have to make sure to focus on: the food in the restaurants for children, one of the 3, okay? So it is the menu, earlier meal times, something that comes before or the party. Here we are. Tuain, what about 8? What are the key information?
I think reduce price.
Yes, yes. Things that we have for a discount, okay? This is our key information. The discounted items, things we can have for a reduced price. One of the 3. All right, now number 9.
Situated and loud.
Very good. Lounge, very good. So we have one of these 3 things in the lounge. Very good. So where in the lounge? So we have to make sure we understand what's in the lounge. Okay, in the lounge, inside the room of the lounge. Not next to, not outside, no, in the lounge. Okay, Hung, what about 10?
10 is happen during the voyage. The key ideas. What special? The key idea is special event and during the voyage.
Okay, so we have an event, we have during the voyage, okay? Okay, during the voyage, which is the journey, okay? We say bon voyage when people leave a place, for example, in English. It's like you are leaving a city, you are leaving New York, you're leaving London, you come back to your country, you say, okay, bon voyage, okay? So have a nice trip. That's what it means, okay? So an event during the voyage, okay? So not before, not after, not it's during, and it's a special event, one of the 3. Okay, so we have to make sure we understand the key things, okay? Okay, guys, let's go. You're gonna listen to this, and we're gonna make the multiple choice, okay? So exercise 4, page 30. Multiple choice, listen carefully, mark one answer only, okay? Here we are.
Track 18, Unit 3. Listening. Exercise 6. Now for some further details. This voyage is an overnight trip. The ship leaves port at 7 p.m. and the journey takes just over 12 hours and 45 minutes, reaching our destination at about 8 tomorrow morning. This is for the convenience of those wishing to catch the 9 o'clock train, which leaves from the ferry terminal. Passengers with children in their party are informed that there is a special section in the restaurant with kids' food and a play area. People with children are encouraged to turn up early to get a place, as the section is very popular. Make this a trip to remember. Here at the information desk, you can obtain a souvenir ship's keyring for €4.50. You can upgrade from a tourist class cabin to a first class cabin, and you can get your train tickets here, which will save you time queuing in the station tomorrow morning. If you buy them on the ship, you can get them for 20% off. For those using the lounge and wishing to check their email, there's a wireless connection, but you'll have to bring your own laptop. You can also watch the latest TV programs there or in the coffee bar next to the restaurant. Finally, a unique feature on this crossing only. Anyone who buys a fashion item from our wonderful range of men's and women's clothes in the shopping area has the chance to win a free holiday. All you have to do is complete a sentence starting, I like Sealand ferries because, and the best sentence wins the prize of a holiday in Switzerland with tickets to a 3-day music festival included. Talk to any member of staff for more details.
Okay, guys. Let's have a little bit of correction. Right away. So we're starting from the from 6. Okay, number 6. Let's see, Ian, number 6.
I think it's B.
Okay, why?
Because I heard something about 7 a.m. and then I
So
heard
why not 7?
And then I heard something about 8 a.m.
So
So
what made you choose 8 instead of 7?
I think it's a trick. Mm, It's a trick to like mess our mind.
Yes, but you told me that you heard 7 and you heard 8. Why 8 and not 7?
I think it's arrive at 8 and leave at 7.
All right. Yes. So 7 is the departure time. Okay, departure time. That's
What
why
is
it's
it?
not the right one. Okay. Okay, let's go on. Come on. Cha, can you do number 7?
I think it's A.
You think it's A? Yeah, okay. I agree. Let's go on. Now, can you do number 8?
Number 8 is C.
Okay, okay. Well done, well done, well done. 2, number 9.
Number 9 is C.
C again. You sure? That's too much. Yes, okay. Ling, number 10.
Our number 10 is C.
Again. Yes, yes, you're right. You're right. Still a competition, guys. It's another thing. It's another competition. You are right. You are right. Still a competition. Okay, guys, you can put your book away. We are done with the book so far. And we jump a little bit into reading. Okay, so we done a little bit of speaking at the beginning. We done a little bit of listening. Now we're doing a little bit of writing. Okay. When it comes to writing, guys, today we are analyzing the main features of something, okay? The main features of something. So what it means is that when we are doing the the task 1 of the writing test, let me see if I can share this. Okay, cool. So for example, now I'm showing you a graph, okay? Okay, so there is a graph. One of the most important things we have to do when it comes to the part 1 of our IELTS is that we find the main features, okay? We have to identify key features in a data source, okay? In this case, it's a line graph, okay? So what we have to do is to try and understand what are the most important things, because the overview, if you remember, the overview, the summary, the part of the IELTS where you mention the main features without talking about the numbers, okay? Remember, there is a part that is called overview that you normally, in a part 1, you have. In a task 1, what do you have? If we remember, the structure is made of normally 3 paragraphs or 4, okay? 3, 4 paragraphs, depending on what kind of task we've got, okay? So normally what do we have? We have 3, 4 paragraphs, right? The first one is, Ling, what is the first paragraph in a task 1?
Open.
Okay, so it's the opening, and what do we normally do in the opening? We
talk about what the graph show.
Okay, we talk about what the graph shows, and normally, what do we do? We rephrase what do we do? We paraphrase normally. Paraphrase the task question. Okay, so normally what we do is take in the task question and rephrase it, paraphrase it. Okay, instead of saying the graph shows, we say the graph illustrates. Instead of saying the price of every item, we can say how much the item costs. Okay, but we are paraphrasing the task question. That's what we do in the first paragraph. What happens after is our overview. Okay, so what happens in the overview? What are we doing in the overview?
We will talk about the main feature.
All right. Okay. So we're talking about the main features. And do you remember do we have to mention numbers? Do we have to talk about percentages, number, levels?
No.
No. Okay. No numbers here. Okay. Here, guys, it's just talking about the main features, the key features, the thing that, oh my God, it's clearly visible from the graph. That's an overview. Okay. Overview, no numbers. And then we normally go on 3 and 4. We go into details, okay? So that's where paragraph 3 and 4, we go into details. We start saying it started at this level, it went up to this level. By the time it plateaued, it rose dramatically, it plummeted. So we start to use all the vocabulary we need to use to describe lines, okay? But in the overview, we're just talking about the main features, the great ideas, the big picture of the graph, okay? Now, if you are looking at the graph I'm sharing with you guys, what are the main features we can see here? I'm trying to help you for the first one, okay? So, the main features, for example, in the graph I'm showing you right now are, so these things are not real, okay? So the graph shows the stock price of 4 technology companies. These prices are not real, guys, because there is no stock that is $35,000 for one stock. So they are not real, okay? But we are just here to see the features, okay? To talk about features and main features. So what can we see as main features? First of all, we see that Facebook increased, so went up. Okay. Google remained pretty much the same, so it was very stable. Yahoo, this one, decreased. And Apple, the yellow one, basically at the beginning and at the end, they are almost the same. But on the journey, on the way, it went up a lot, down a lot, and then it arrived more or less where it was at the beginning. Because these are more or less the main features, okay? So we have to see the big picture, okay? We see that decrease, increase, remain stable, okay? And what really sticks to your eyes that Apple's was at the same level it was at the beginning, while on the way it went up and down very much. Okay, this is much. So we don't have to overcomplicate. Okay, we don't have to talk too much. So it's unnecessary. Okay, unnecessary to overcomplicate. Overall picture means that you have to see just the very plain thing that you got in front of you. Okay, so don't overcomplicate things. Normally, it's a matter of how much a trend is, where a trend starts, where a trend finishes, and in the time we have. Okay, so we have to watch the big changes. Okay, this one is a big change. See, big change, another big change, but in the end, remain the same level, more or less. Okay, so this is the big thing we have to watch. Okay, just the very big pictures we've got. Okay, in the end, the only one who really increased was Facebook. Facebook is the only one who was steadily increasing. See here, never an up, never a down, a steady increase between 2011 and 2016. Okay, steady increase. So these are the main thing. Okay, without overcomplicate. Now, guys, I'm sharing with you this file because on this file you have many graphs. Okay, so we have the first one, the second, the third. So we have a bar chart, we have a pie chart, we have another bar chart that is horizontal. In this case, we have a table. So these are all things that you may find in your task 1. Okay, so now I'm putting you into pairs, guys, and I want you to help each other to come up with a good overview paragraph. Okay, so in your overview paragraph, you talk about the main features. You're saying what are the biggest thing, what are the most plain things. So you help each other to come up with a paragraph. Please write a paragraph on your computer or where digitally, not on paper, so that you can share with each other. You can write it on the chat, whatever, but save it on a Word, on a Google Docs, on something, because after the lesson you will have to give this as homework. So you will have done it in class, but it's still part of a homework. Okay, so please have it digitally written. Okay, on Word, on Notepad, on Google Docs, on the chat, wherever you want. Okay, so you will have this graphs. Try to write the paragraph. Okay, the overview paragraph. Okay, so you will start your paragraph with, as usual, overall, comma. Okay, so overall, comma, blah, blah, blah. And you start with the main features. Okay, overall, you can say only, in this case, for example, only the Facebook stocks steadily increased throughout the years given, throughout the period of time given. Okay, because it's the only one who actually really increased. Okay, all the others didn't. Yahoo decreased, Google was steadily there, and Apple was exactly the time it was at the beginning. So Facebook was the only one who actually increased, whereas Yahoo decreased, Apple and Google remained the same, with the exception that Apple had a peak, a very high peak, which then collapsed and plummeted till the starting point. Okay, so this is the overall. You give the big picture between the beginning and the end of our graph. The big picture, quick, no numbers, no data, no years, nothing, just the big picture. So you will have to have at the end of this exercise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 overall paragraphs. Okay, remember, guys, we're not doing the whole task 1. We're just doing the overall paragraph. Okay, so each overall paragraph is going to be not very long. It's just talking about, because you're not mentioning data, not mentioning dates, numbers, nothing, percentages, nothing. You're just doing the big picture. So it's going to be no more than 50 words. It's already too much, okay? Because we have to keep all the rest, words for all the rest. Okay, so I'm sharing the file with you. Oh no. All right. And please, now that I'm sharing the file, guys, download the file so that when you are in pairs together, you already have it. You can find it in the chat, guys. Go to the link, download the file. Koi, you too. And remember, Koi, you will have to write overall paragraphs, so I will have to have it at the end of the lesson, okay? All right, guys, so here is the file. You can find in the chat, download the PDF. I'm putting you into pairs, write the overall paragraphs together, okay? Even if you're not able to write them in full, at least outline them, okay? Say what goes there. And you can finish it after if you don't have so much time. But for now, try to do it together to help each other, okay? Let's see. All right, let's see. So let me put you into pairs. Minani, are you still there? I cannot see you. Minani, are you still there? Okay, guys, with your file, come on, let's go. Go to your breakout room. All right. All right, guys. So part of your homework, for your homework, remember to upload this stuff, okay? So all the 5 introduction. Actually, guys, you only have 4 overall paragraphs, not 5, because number 1 and number 2 are the same. They're basically, you just have to change the bar chart and line graph. Okay, so the only 2 things you have to change is this one. And you don't even have to change it because we're talking about the overall, not the graph shows. Okay, so the 2 overalls for graph 1 and graph 2 are exactly the same stuff. So you have to write down 4 overall paragraphs, only the overall paragraphs. Okay, I gave you some suggestions. I'll talk to you about that. Now you have hints to complete it. Okay, and that is the homework for next time, plus something in the workbook. Okay, that's pretty much all. Okay, you will see your homework, guys, in your page in the classroom. Okay, I'll see you next Saturday. Bye bye, guys.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye,
Bye
teacher.
bye.